Hi, my name is Tracy Hunt, and I'm the principal here at North Middle School. And today we have our incoming sixth graders together for what we call Operation Middle School. And this program is something that our Family Resource Coordinator works with our building and ensures that we have an opportunity for those sixth graders to come in and get to know our building and to have a little bit of fun too before we start school.
Less nervous on your first. Okay. My name is Miss Jody. I'm sure a lot of you remember me from our and I do the job here that is the great practice. Miss Scott did at Redfield and Miss did at Woodland. And some of you are different. So my job here is to keep from learning when you come in the door. My job is to help fix that. Okay? I don't want to talk about that to be ready first. But first, I want to welcome you here. We're going to have a super fun time, and I want to introduce you again to our some of our key players. Okay? First and foremost is she's our brand. And she's
Good morning, guys. I'm so happy you're here. I need to say, while I have everybody's collective attention, first off, that Miss Jody is the best that there is. Okay, she put this together for you, and you will see her moving and grooving all the time and working with you guys. And so you're so incredibly lucky to have her in that role. Also, your other family resource folks that she's brought in here, thank you guys for coming to help us, cheater people. And then you're going to meet staff throughout the day, so I'm not necessarily going to do, are you going to do all introductions?
I'm going to go ahead and introduce who's here.
Okay.
In case you have a question when you're running around, you're not going to
Absolutely. So just for now, we're excited to have you here, and we will see you next week. And we're going to do a little bit more of a formal, we call them town hall meetings with you all as a sixth grade group next Friday. Where we're going to talk more about specific expectations and things like that. But today it's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of fun. We just want you to have a good time, okay? So welcome, and I'm excited for the year.
Okay, so I'm going to ask our middle staff to just kind of step forward so I don't forget anybody. Okay, so we'll start with your middle picture. It's one of our teachers, wonderful student council representatives. We will have you make yourself available for student council. Your wife will be great. Okay, Ms. Hooper is one of our guidance counselors. Coach Duffy is our PE teacher. Ms. Langley, assistant principal. Caitlin, Ms. Hooper, and Ms. Stacy work with Comprehensive Health, Chelsea Kids Clinic. Mr. Kessinger, assistant principal. Mr. Vanover, sixth grade science. Mr. Carver, social studies. I already did that. Ms. Elan, math. Ms. Perkins here. Girls basketball, so if you haven't signed up or want to try out or all that stuff, she's the one to see. Ms. Hahn is our media specialist. Ray Sunshine. Ms. Sturman. Oh, you know Ms. Sturman. Who's here scrambled elementary? Yeah. Ms. Sturman, your lucky day. Ms. Arms, one of our other counselors. Ms. Crogans, a new teacher here too. Any other North Middle people that I forgot? Okay. So what we're going to do this morning, we're going to break up. You guys can sit down and do whatever. I'm going to talk to them a little bit. We'll have
notice a lot of nervous faces. I remember saying the same teacher, honestly. Who here is nervous about friends? What about 5 different classes? Anybody nervous about 5 different classes? The first week of your 6th grade year, you're going to feel out of place. You're going to look around, you're going to see a lot of unfamiliar faces. You're going to see friends that you know, that you went to school with other people. And I'm here to tell you that's okay. That once you get to middle school, it's kind of like taking a fish in a small pond and putting it in a big ocean. You have a lot more fish around you. Everybody that is in this school, they're here to help you. But the best thing that you can do throughout your 6th grade year is surround yourself with people who you love. Give yourself a group of friends that are role models. Does anybody have any questions about anything? I'm going into my 11th grade year. So it's been a while since I've been here. My 6th grade year wasn't easy. My 6th grade year, COVID happened. My 6th grade year, I struggled with my grades. My 6th grade year, I didn't have many friends. There's a whole variety of resources here that are here to help. Whether it's the youth service center, youth clothes, deodorant, counselors help you talk about your friends. Who here is excited about boyfriend and girlfriend? No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Okay, we're not gonna talk, we'll talk about that later. He's just gonna talk about relationships right now.
The best thing to do with that is if you see drama at one door, open the next. Because drama has nothing but problems behind it. Drama leads you to being in the counselor's office for basketball. Drama leads you to talking about people behind the back and then so on and so forth. The best thing to do though, if you don't like somebody doesn't like you, keep that to yourself, honestly. The only thing that should be communicated to your peers is positive things. Who here knows the golden rule? What is it? Treat people how you want to be treated. Therefore, in your 6th grade year, your first week, your 2nd week, your first trimester, if you're talking to somebody, don't say anything to them that you would not want them to say to you. I was taught something here, and it helped me all 3 years. If somebody said something mean to you, kill them with kindness. Smile. Ask them, are you doing okay? If not, I'm here for you. I see all y'all's faces, and you're looking around. You don't know where you're going. Y'all are nervous. It's okay though.
Okay, you get touch on some things. Middle school, you guys, you're gonna have your things. Some of you need practice, some of you came from Massachusetts, some of you came from Woodland. But now North Hill is a big, huge number of all of us together. And friendships are hard in middle school. But they're so great. You can be friends with We're going to break into groups in just a couple minutes. Who has record?
We got lights in here. Somebody
Yeah,
flip.
they're on motion. I'm trying to get them on their motion.
You're doing a fine job. Good. Have you given them the spiel already? Okay, you guys got any questions for us? What to do? Anybody got any questions? So this is just to get you guys a feel for the building. You'll find out what certain areas are that will be important to you, okay? We ask one thing of you guys, don't run, okay? All right, do we have the papers?
I think they're laying by the door.
Okay.
I saw them. Yes, and there's little pencils
Okay.
there as well.
So everyone, if you want to make a line, you'll stop here, get a pencil, piece of paper. So number one is, I'll just read one to you so you guys get a feel of what we're doing. It says, I stand tall at times, I wave and sway. Can you see me? Am I out today? What do you guys got any idea what that may be? I stand tall, I wave and I sway.
Well, I'm gonna go and find out right now.
Say it.
The American flag.
Okay, so I'll give you guys the first one. You're gonna have to go outside to get it, okay?
I am.
All right.
I'm excited.
There'll be a color on the sign that says the flag. There'll be a color of the dot, like that color in the blank, okay?
Oh,
You know what it
I'm
is.
sorry.
Any questions? What do we ask you just not to do? That's it. Okay, have fun. Everybody get a piece of paper, a pencil. Put your guy's name on it for us, please. And you're free to go.
I know what.
Okay. Hi, my name is Erica Scott. I'm with Meadowview Elementary School here in Radcliffe, and I'm helping out with the transition day here at North Middle. And as you can see, we have some students who are working on some team building. They have to work together and strategize how to get the basketballs from one end of the line to the back of the line by just rolling the ball from their shoulders, from their arms to their shoulders.
And y'all can strategize. If you think moving people in line would help. We need a scoop back, guys. There you go. Oh, my if you're in the and once you get it going, you can help them. Coach them on what to do. So once you drop it and it goes, you can help coach them. Oh, Maddie. They're going to work together. Lift your head back up. There you go. Y'all are getting it. There you go. You ready? Oh!
I'm in the Youth Service Center. I do the same thing here that Mr. Craig did, Ms. Scott did, and Ms. Norman did, okay? My job here is to help you be ready to learn as soon as you walk in that building, okay? As soon as you come in, if there's something on your mind, maybe you didn't get enough to eat last night and you're hungry. Maybe you need some food on the weekends. Maybe mom and dad fight a lot. Now, I can't fix that, but we can talk about it. We can maybe get you some counseling to help you cope with some things that are going on at home, okay? So, if there's something keeping you from learning, when you walk through that door, I want you to talk to somebody, and then you'll get to me or to the counselors, and we will help you be successful in middle school. Success in middle school looks so different than elementary. The biggest difference is personal responsibility, okay? We love you just as much as your elementary school teachers. We're here to support you just as much, like we're pushing you, you've got this. But what's different is We're not gonna come behind you every single day. Now listen, you've got 11 missing assignments, come on, come on. No, you are responsible to see what you are missing and to get it turned in. We're here to help you. If you're struggling, if you need some extra help with it, we're here to help you. But we're also trying to get you a little bit more independent and ready for high school and then ready for adulthood. Okay, and then we're going to talk about something, success in middle school. This is going to seem weird to you, but I'm going to talk about it. It's a courageous conversation. It's personal hygiene. Okay? Your bodies are changing right now over the summer. Your face is a little bit more oily. You sweat a lot more. You smell a little different, not good. And so you might have taken a bath 2 or 3 times in elementary. In middle school, especially if you have gym, especially if it's hot outside, you need to take care of yourself and bathe more often, okay? You need to wash your hair. And let me tell you, look, this little trick that you think you guys, some of you guys come to middle school and you're like, oh, I forgot to shower, I'm just gonna put some more Axe on. It doesn't work. It does not work. Because that Axe is gonna wear off. So that's not the quick fix, okay? Because here's the deal. If you feel better about yourself, if you feel good, if you come in and you're like, whew, I'm fresh and clean and I got this, chances are you're gonna do better in school. And here's the deal, nobody's allowed to pick on you, nobody's allowed to make fun of you. But if you come in and you're wearing the same hoodie that you've been wearing for 2 weeks and you haven't washed it, you haven't washed your hair, and you had gym yesterday and you still haven't had a shower, someone's probably gonna say something. And they're not gonna wanna sit by you. That's not allowed. We're not gonna let that happen. So one of our assistant principals will have to handle that. That's a discipline problem. But then you and I have to have a courageous conversation. And it's uncomfortable for me too. I don't wanna call you in my office and say, hey girl, you're stinking a little bit. Okay, so I want you to really take care of yourself. Your grades, and your personal hygiene, and also your mental health, okay? And so we're here to help with all of those things. We don't expect you to have all the answers. We don't expect you to do it by yourself. That's why we're here telling you ahead of time. We're here, let us help you. Some of you were on the backpack program before in elementary school. Sometimes our families fall on hard times. And you need some food on the weekend. We have the backpack program here. You just see me, and we'll get you on it. What else? Okay, I'm going to let Miss Aubrey, your 6th grade teachers, talk to you a little bit. And then as I think of more things to help you be successful, we will talk more. Okay? These are your 6th grade, some of your 6th grade teachers. Mrs. Aubrey, Walters, Mr. Vanover. Listen, Mr. Vanover is brand new here too. So you guys are all starting the same day.
All right, I'm Ms. Aubrey. I will be some of you all's 6th grade reading teacher. If I don't have you first trimester, I may have you second trimester, I may have you all year, I may have you third trimester only, because we do work off of trimesters. So what that means is every 12 weeks, you may get a new teacher, a new group of students that you're with. So it is important that you start making friends with some of the 6th graders here with you. How many of you already know other 6th graders here at North Middle? Okay. So you may have a class with your friends starting off. You may not have a class with your friends starting off. Some of you may have those classes with your friend, and your friend is probably not the best person to be in class with. Miss Aubrey had a friend like that. We got kicked out of class because we would not stop talking to each other. We were in college, and the professor kicked us out and locked the door. I wasn't talking, my friend was talking. And she was talking to me about what is now called X, but it was Twitter back in the day when we first figured that part of life out. It has been a long, long time since I was in 6th grade, but I can still remember the feelings of being nervous coming into 6th grade. What am I supposed to do? What's expected of me as a 6th grader? Those feelings never go away. Even when you get into high school as a freshman, you're gonna be like, what am I supposed to be doing? You go to college, what am I supposed to be doing? Your first day on your job, what am I supposed to be doing? That is the question on all of your minds right now, because the anxiety level is high. I'm going to a new place. First day of 6th grade, when you get here, you're all going to gather in the gym. I checked. You're gonna go to the gym. Your first period teachers are going to come in and we're going to call you down to us. You will make a line and then you will walk with your first period teacher to your class. That's only on the first day. So first day, go to the gym. We're gonna come in and we're gonna call you off of roll. Now my first day teaching 6th grade, I had a student, he had a very difficult name to pronounce. And he sat there until he was the last student because I did not say his name correctly. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Later on, he taught me how to pronounce it. Give your teachers grace when we're pronouncing your names. Some teachers prefer to say first name, some teachers say last name, but know who you are. If you hear your teacher attempting to say your name, go ahead and line up with your teacher. If a teacher does not call you out, be sure that you let an administrator know so that they can get you where you need to go. During your first period, how many of you like eating in front of other people? No one likes that. I don't like it either. But you have to eat breakfast in the classroom, okay? So you'll eat breakfast in your first period classroom. Your first period teacher will go over the breakfast expectations with you. I know 6th grade. I just had no, he's about to be 8th grade now. But my stepson was at the house with me, and guess what he hates to do? Clean up after himself. After you eat your breakfast, clean up your breakfast, throw your trash away. If you make a mess, if you spill it, please let someone know immediately, because I don't want Miss Walters to make a mess and then I come in later and I slip in her grape juice because she didn't tell anyone that she spilled grape juice. Or ants. Apparently, every 6th grader is freaked out by ants and insects and things like that. Well, Miss Walters spilled her grape juice. She didn't tell anyone, so now that grape juice is just a sticky spot. The ants have made a home. So now, Mr. Vanover comes in and he's freaking out because there's ants in the classroom. We can't have class because one person didn't let the teacher know what was going on. So first day jitters, go ahead and shake those off over the weekend. It's gonna be easy, y'all. The first day is gonna be easy. We'll walk you to your first period class. If you have questions about how to get to your other classes, be sure that you're asking your teachers. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Having a bad day? Communicate it respectfully. Don't come in throwing stuff around because you're having a bad day. We're all going to have them. We are together from August until May. There are going to be some days where you love all of us. There are going to be some days where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I still got to come to this place. When is the next break? We're going to be here because we are your teachers. We're here because we want to be here. A lot of times people don't believe that. They think we don't have anything else to do with our lives, but we chose to be teachers. We chose to work with students. Therefore, we're here to help you. Ask for help. If I don't know an answer, if they don't know an answer, we will find someone to get you the help that you need. Do not come to school feeling like the world is against you and you don't have anyone to talk to. Talk to us. That's how we'll know what's going on. I think that's my spiel before I get into other stuff that's not as heavy. Is there anything I'm missing before I get into other stuff? Do your work. Do your work. Like, please do your work. That's why you're here. You're here to learn. I'm not a super creative teacher. I try to be fun. Apparently I am fun. I've been teaching for a while now. But I'm fun by accident. Like, I will fumble over words. I may trip. You may just see me be silly sometimes. I do love to laugh, believe it or not. I love to laugh. I just do, at appropriate times. We'll be the best of friends if you do what you're supposed to do. We'll be the best of friends even if you don't do it. I'm gonna love you. You may not like me because that means I have to discipline you for not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So come to school, be prepared to have some fun, be prepared to talk about some things that you haven't necessarily talked about in elementary school. Now, when I say talk about some things that may not always be easy to talk about, that means that you have to be respectful of each other. You have to be respectful of yourselves, and you have to be respectful of your teachers. There will be conversations that you have in middle school that you have not yet had in elementary school. Do not call a person out of their name. Don't put down their ideas because they don't agree with what you agree with. Be respectful, be polite to those people. Turn your work in on time. Turn your work in. Do your work. Like, do your work. That's really my thing. Do your work. Learn something. From August to May, you are going to grow a lot socially, mentally, physically. I shared with the last group, Miss Aubrey has been this height since 5th grade. Imagine being this height in the 5th grade. I was taller than everyone, like forever. I was so happy when the boys finally started eating their vegetables and drinking their milk and they got taller than me. My first crush, when I was in 6th grade, he was in 8th grade. He didn't like me back because I was taller than him. But by 10th grade, he finally got taller than me and he liked me and I didn't like him then. So some girls, some boys, some things that you see now are gonna be cute. You're gonna look back on it, not gonna be that cute. Some things you think you're too big for now, like Gracie's Corner. You're gonna hear it in my classroom, especially when I get these looks like I'm getting from y'all right now, like I'm so bored, I wish I was somewhere else. I'm gonna play Gracie's Corner. We're gonna dance to the phonics song until everyone in the room is dancing. I don't care if all you got is a two-step. I can't dance, I can't sing either. But I know music will get you moving. If I play it right now, y'all gonna dance. See, somebody, we here, we are right here. But have fun, y'all. 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, middle school is a time to embrace who you are, accept your changes, try something new, try something different. What you like in 6th grade, you may not like it in 8th grade. You probably won't like it in 12th grade. When I was in 6th grade, I was in love with NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls. As an adult, I still like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. But like, I went to see Deadpool with my daughter. Don't judge me. I didn't have a babysitter. My daughter, my husband, and I, we went to go see Deadpool 2 Sunday. The opening song was Bye Bye Bye. I was all into that. She was like, why are you dancing in the theater? That's my song. So every now and then I do revert back to my 6th grade self. There are some things I learned as a 6th grader I still like. I learned how to write as a 6th grader. Of course, I'm a reading teacher. I still love to write. I write poems. They suck, but I write them. I write love songs that I will never sing out loud to anyone, but I learned how to do it in 6th grade. I'm past 6th grade and I still do those things. And yes, I'm a nerd. I read for fun. Any of y'all read for fun? No? Nobody reads for fun? See, y'all gonna be my people too. Do y'all have any questions about 6th grade?
Anybody have questions about anything?
And believe it or not, I hate talking. I got 4 minutes. Okay.
4 minutes?
Girl, go and tell them 4 P's. All right, we got 4 P's. Proper. Prompt. Oh, be prompt, be prepared, be polite, be productive. I never called them the 4
It
P's.
should be the same at the middle school, I think.
I know elementary is different. Be ready to learn. Yeah. All right, y'all got any questions? Miss Aubrey hates talking in front of people. I'm sweating bullets, y'all.
Teachers have ever really come in and done this. Miss Aubrey talked about meeting new people, and that's what today's about, and that's why you have different colors on your name tags. Because what will happen is you'll come in and you'll just get with your little group that, oh, I know them and I'm comfortable. But middle school is about growing and stretching yourself. Getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. You're going to see your old friends, and then you're going to meet some new friends. Because there's some super cool kids from Woodland and Meadowview. And it's okay to be friends with everybody. What happens in 6th grade is, you think, oh, I can't be friends with her, and so that starts a little bit of girl drama or just drama. Will help you navigate that a little bit. You don't have to pick one or the other. You're allowed to be friends with lots of different people. This person might really love this thing that you love, and this person might really, it's okay. But what we can't let it do is affect how you feel at school, and we can't let it affect your learning, okay? Like I said, what you put into middle school is what you're gonna get out. If you come in every day grumpy, you stayed up too late, you just don't wanna be here, you're mad at this girl, That's probably how your day is going to go. But if you come in and you get involved and you treat people with kindness, they're going to treat you with kindness. You get your work done, your grades are going to be good. Then you're probably going to love middle school. You're probably going to be my helpers here in 8th grade when the new groups come in, okay? Anybody have questions? No questions, a dumb question. Don't be embarrassed. You guys might have it all under control. Okay. Are we ready to switch? Yes, I think so. Okay. We're going to switch to your next group. And then we're going to be back in here in a little bit. And we're going to have lunch together and do door prizes and all that stuff. Okay?
I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to just think about the answers in your head. And then we're going to watch this little video. So how many of you have a cell phone? Yes. A laptop, Chromebook, okay? Internet access. Yes, everyone that uses the Chromebook has internet access. How many of you text friends? A lot. How many of you text your family? Okay. How many of you visit websites and look around? Yeah? And how many of you are gamers? Okay. So every one of you needs to think about internet safety. So we're going to watch this video. This video it's an older video. It's 2022. But it tells us a little bit about how the internet and the social media world has just exploded. So look at some of the numbers and some of the things. Most of you all, your whole life, the internet's been happening. Probably when you were little, your parents already had smartphones, and you all, had access to screens when you were kids. From the time you were in 2nd grade, you were on Chromebooks, right? So you've been using the internet most of your life. Some of these things, like Facebook, that's for old people. You all have new, young things. The things that you access and find interesting are very different from the sites that your parents do. But it's not just in Hardin County. It's not just in the United States. The internet is a world wide web, and it's everywhere. People buy clothes. They advertise clothes. Sports. They access everything on the internet. Tweets. There's a bunch of tweeters out there. LinkedIn. People get jobs. People interview. People post their accomplishments in their jobs. But it's tons and tons of people using the internet all the time. Snapchat. Influencers. How many can think of an influencer that you're aware of? Yeah, that wasn't even a job a few years ago. And now people are making thousands of dollars. YouTubers. How many of you look at YouTube all the time? Me. Yes. People are making entire careers of being a YouTuber or a TikToker. These are things that people make tons and tons of money on. I'm not sure what WeChat is, but maybe somebody knows. Mostly from China. It says WeChat, mostly from China. But the internet connects us to the entire world, to China, to everywhere. The world has changed, that's for sure. Okay. So look at that. Okay, big thing, the main thing I want you to understand from this little visit is that your internet safety is up to you. Now you are a sixth grader, you are going to start being responsible for taking care of you and your safety. So, and especially your internet safety. In middle school, one of the biggest issues becomes social groups and getting along with friends and peers. When you were little, kindergarten, they would say, our whole class are friends. We're all going to get along. But then by the time you're in fifth grade, you may not get along with everybody. That's okay, but you don't have to be aggressive about it. You can just not hang around with people in middle school. You're going to be in different classes, different teams. You're going to be moving around the school. So the thing is sometimes even though you have new friends, you're in new groups, and you let some things go, sometimes some negative gets into the internet. So we have to keep that in mind. The cyber world has become part of all the social, family, and our school worlds. Your personal safety and well-being will be influenced by the cyber world and how you use the internet and social media. The big change here in middle school is it's the time when you begin to keep yourself safe. You need to use your knowledge and safety skills to keep yourself safe on the internet. Rule number 1, communicate with your parent or guardian. It is very important to talk with your parent or guardian about the sites and passwords that you have access to. So it's important that they know what sites you're using. Okay, it's important that you trust them. They do care about you. They want you safe. Make sure they know. If you're on TikTok, let them know you're on TikTok. Give them your passwords. Make sure they can access that if they need to for your safety. Kids, teenagers, college students, adults, good folks and bad folks use the internet. Okay, so it's like everybody, not just the person you think you're talking to. Every social group out there uses the internet. The people in jail, they're on the internet. Okay, they're talking to people outside jail on the internet. The people in China are on the internet. People in Korea are on the internet. The people in Idaho are on the internet. Everyone. All these social groups have access to the same information, pictures, websites, and personal information. Rule number 2, know your cyber safety risk. Posting safety risk, gaming safety risk, academic safety risk, cyber bullying safety risk, and predator safety risk. Okay? And by predator, I mean bad people trying to get you. Okay, posting safety. Posting, making sure you know what you're posting, making sure you've taken some time to think about it, and then oversharing. Once anything is posted, everyone can see it. It doesn't go away. You can delete it, but people are really good at the internet stuff, and they can access anything. They can go in through the dark web and get anything. Pictures, words, lies, stories, dirty pictures, mean stuff. It all stays online. I want you to hear me when I say pictures, videos. Do not post pictures of yourself or anyone else without their clothes on in any way, shape, or form. Do not post any of yourself. Do not send them to anybody. And I know you're like, what is that lady talking about? And it's totally uncomfortable, but it's a real risk. And people ask for those things. Before you get out of high school, or before you get out of college, or before you're a young adult of 25, someone will have asked you to send a picture of something that you did not want to send, or you did not really think it was a good idea. Don't do it. Don't send one of anybody else either. Okay? No. Okay? You want to stay safe. I'll say it again in all caps. Do not send nude pictures or videos to anyone. Limit what you share and keep personal things private. Think about who is looking at your post, Do you know everyone you are sending texts to? Do you know everyone who is watching you online? Will watch this video. This young lady does not realize who she's sending things to.
Sounds off.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Well, then, let's go back. Okay.
Hey, that's Sarah. Sarah in the picture, that's the girl I was telling you about. Oh, that's Sarah?
And theater too on your left. Hey Sarah, what color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you gonna post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends,
See you later, Sarah.
even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
Okay, so when she first, okay, so when she first was coming down the stairs and the guy goes, oh my gosh, hey Sarah, she's like, oh, and her friend's like, oh, and they thought that guy was cute, right?
Yeah.
And she was okay there. And then the next person, the coach on the field, she's like, huh. You know, it's kind of like, that guy's old. He's like a grown man. Why would he look at my stuff? And then she's at the mall. Say you're up in Louisville, you live in Hardin County, and then these 4 guys from Jefferson County High or whatever are like, oh my gosh, that's Sarah. She doesn't even know who they are. And then she's at the theater, and that older guy taking tickets has seen her. Because it sounds like maybe she's posting a picture of her in her underwear, right? And then, because somebody saw her tattoo, somebody saw her in her bathroom. Think about how many times you might take a picture in your bathroom of your makeup, of your hair. So obviously she went a little further. And then in the end, here she is, she's just eating her lunch, and some person who's cleaning the table, who she doesn't even know, has seen her picture. So think about what you post. More people are seeing things than you realize. Gaming safety. And this is huge because I imagine tons of you are gamers. Okay. Always know who you're playing with online. How many of you are playing with somebody from a different state and you don't even know them? Stop doing that, man. You don't really know. Do you know he's a kid or she's a kid? You think? You see what I'm saying? Like you don't know. What if it's some old dude, some creepy dude, some person? So think about, do you know them? If you want to play with somebody online, you got buddies at school, say, hey, we're gonna both meet up online and play this afternoon. Don't play with people out there in the world, because let me tell you, they might tell you they're 10 or they're 12, but they could be 59.
How many of you guys have like watched those like President AI gaming videos before, where it sounds exactly like Trump is like playing? Okay. AI is getting pretty good now, where they can replicate what a person sounds like and make it say something else completely. Okay. Those like, what are they called? VTubers, where they got like anime that like 3D models and they're pretending to be like a cartoon person, and it's really like some 50-year-old guy. Technology is getting really impressive now, where you can try to be just about anybody and trick people.
So be aware that not everybody is who you think they are, and that not everybody is nice. Okay? Because that's a hard concept, because we kind of go into life trusting, we realize there's room for error. Do not give out any personal information. So don't tell people on the internet your home address, your age, your name, or your personal description. Do not say, well, I'm 10 or 12, I got brown hair, and I play on the Jets football team, I'll be there Saturday. around 11, don't give them that type of personal information, because then they could come and show up at your game and say, hey, Johnny, your mom wanted me to pick you up. So keep about your safety. Do not give any information to people online. Don't use webcams. Now, if you have a Chromebook and you have to interface with your class, say we're on a snow day, and you're supposed to go to a Zoom meeting, okay, you can have your webcam open. But besides that, cover it up. People on the internet can access those webcams remotely, and then they can make it so they can see you. Okay? So do not use a webcam unless it's a specific thing for a specific time. Get used to covering it and uncovering it. Tell your parents or guardian of any bullying or harassment. And be aware of phishing scams and account takeovers. Sometimes maybe you'll get a text with a link, click on this, da 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 da, or you'll get an email, click on this. Unless you know exactly what that is, that phone number, that thing, don't click, because they could take over your whole account. All right, academic safety, all of you all are in school. You're all students. Do not take information off the internet unless you document it. If you are writing a paper on Hong Kong, at this point we know nothing about Hong Kong. We have to Google it, look it up in a book, whatever. But if we're using the internet, whatever information the internet tells us, we need to write down that we got it from the internet, what the site is, who came up with it, the author, okay? Do not use your smartphone or your computer to access the internet for answers to your homework, your classwork, or a test. Okay? So, if you're at home, even though nobody's there, don't do it. You can get on Khan Academy for your math and see how to do it. You can look up your English and see what the rules are on nouns, verbs, and adjectives, but don't copy answers. Cheating is cheating. Whether you are on the internet accessing information or whether you're copying someone's paper, okay? Don't do it. Keep safe from bullying. I say this because all of us have had our feelings hurt before. All of us have had someone be mean to us before. And we do not want you to feel unsafe here at North Middle. We want to make sure you know this is a safe place for you to be. So, if someone is doing something online that is mean, intimidating, hurtful, tell a parent or a guardian. Here at school, you can tell Mr. Tabor, you can tell your principal, you can tell one of your other teachers. You'll be able to tell a trusted adult if something's going on. And I encourage you to be brave enough to do that. Do not let someone give you a hard time and be cruel to you. You don't have to stand for that, okay? We want you to be safe on the internet and in person. All right, let your parents know what's going on your social media and which social media you're using. Tell them the sites, apps, and games you're using. And tell your parent or guardian the online passwords in case of an emergency. Your parents and guardians, they love you, they take care of you, and even if they're hard to get along with, they still want you to be safe. They're parents, they're guardians, they're taking care of you. Predator safety. Predator are people that are out to get you. There are people that are out to do bad things to people. So make sure you're safe. Make sure you know the person you're texting, chatting with, or gaming with online. Gamers know kids game. Adults that like kids know kids game. So make sure you know who you're gaming with. Make sure you know who you're talking with on the internet. It's important. Some of these individuals may ask you to role play, play pretend, or befriend you in order to get you to talk about personal and private information or make plans to meet. Don't share personal or private information. Don't make plans to meet someone. This happens more than you think. And do not talk about personal things on the internet. If someone asks you something, whether it's on the internet or in person or somewhere, and it feels creepy, it is. Trust your instincts. You know what feels good and what doesn't, what's right, what's wrong, what you should or should not participate in. Trust your instincts. I'm skipping a couple things because my presentation is usually longer, and so I'm going to skip those. All right, be smarter than the web. Be responsible when using the internet. All the things I'm telling you today, I know that you are smart enough and strong enough, and you can do them. This is not stuff that is like too big for you. You can do it. Don't let someone use your smartphone. If your friend lost their privileges, don't give them your phone. Okay? Don't give your friends or classmates your passwords. I don't care if you're dating them. I don't care how best friends they are. Don't give them your stuff. Make sure your parents know your passwords, your websites, your apps you're using. Big deal. Pause before you post. We all get mad when you get ready to post something. Don't do it. Pause and think before you post. Okay? I think that's it. Yeah. You've got this. All right, that's it. Good luck. Be safe.